Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Z and this is Cozee Highlights. I talk about a lot of things on the channel, but I think one of the things that I really live by lately, especially the past 2 years, I've worked on this a lot. Therapy helped. Mindful shopping, mindful consuming. I found myself in a rabbit hole where I bought a shit ton of things and I never finished anything, and then I need to buy new things and then I need to buy new things. So I really wanted to get out of that hole and try and find things that I love, that I really want to repurchase, buy again. And I'm happy to say that this is really something that I've gotten better at. I've been very mindful of my consumption, but also very mindful of my shopping. And I've pushed myself to finish things, even if I don't like them, unless they really kind of create a bad reaction or bad consequence on my hair or on my skin or something like this. But generally, I've been really trying to be good at doing that. So here are my empties for this past quarter. I've been really good with using all of the things, and it looks like there is not a lot of things in here, but actually there is quite a lot inside. So let's go through it together. Let's start with hair, because I've covered some of the hair stuff on my TikTok, but I'm gonna cover all of it here. First of all, I have my curl defining gel. This is from a brand called Bali Curl. I have to say I was not a huge fan of this, but I still pushed myself to finish everything. The bottle is a little crusty, but the pump is not so great. It doesn't give, it broke on me like I think a week in or 2 weeks in after buying this. It smells really nice though. Yeah, it smells super nice. It smells kind of sweet, but also floral, and I really like that, but it didn't really have a... I think it's really perfect if you have thin hair, but also curly hair. This would be perfect because it's not super heavy. But for me, with my hair type, it's kind of not working because the hold is not enough. So my hair ends up frizzy anyways, and my hair loses the curl. So I liked it, but I didn't like it for my hair type. I would maybe recommend it for people who have lighter or like thinner hair than I do. I talked about this on my TikTok. This is the Christine S Reconstruct Moisture Mask. I love this. This got discontinued from my drugstore. But at the end of the day, I really was trying to kind of be mindful of not finishing it because I didn't want to let it go. And I love this. This was really good. I recommend this, I think, for all types of hair. Any products by Christine SSB, I really like. I really like the shampoo, the conditioner, the leave-in. The leave-in was amazing. This was really good. So 10 out of 10. And then I also have the Unfra Wig from Lush. This is also a hair gel. Also was not a fan. Also didn't hold very well. This was not good for slick backs, like not useful at all, like completely at all. Like it really didn't work. Hair out of the way, skincare in. With this one, this I also talked about in my TikTok. This is the Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. I love this. This is the shit. Like, I think this is a really good dupe for the Laneige one. It's a really good dupe for the Rhode one, I think. I've never used the Rhode one, but I've heard a lot of people comparing both of them. And this was really nice. Milky, light at the same time, hydrating, and very good price point. I think I got it for like 15 euros or something. And I would definitely repurchase this, but I've bought something else meanwhile that I wanted to try. So I finished that, and if I don't find another option that I'm intrigued by, then I will definitely go buy this. And this was really good also for winter time because it was super hydrating. It has barrier lipids, Sika, which is really good for repairing your skincare or your skin barrier, sorry. And it just has a lot of hyaluronic acid, but also hydrating ingredients. So definitely 10 out of 10 would recommend. Skincare still, we're gonna do this. This is the SVR SPF 50 plus. This is the Spray Pocket Sun Secure. I really like this because it's so compact. So on days where I don't wear makeup or I didn't wear makeup, I could have this in my bag. This was also really travel friendly. It fit, it took basically no space in my travel skincare pouch, and it is suitable for kids, it is suitable for adults. Like, it's really good to have because anybody could use it. UVA, UVB, and also I think it's the plus thing, like the things that are beyond the UVA, UVB. So it's super nice. It's moisturizing, it smells nice, but that's it. I had two and I finished both of them. The finished one last year, and then this one was like in my stock of things that I would be using. And then I finally popped it out this year and I used it and I really like it. And it was, I think, quite cheap at the pharmacy in France. But would I buy it again? If I go to France and I find it for super cheap, yes, because SVR outside of France is quite pricey. So I wouldn't necessarily say that this is something I would buy again outside of France again. Skincare still. This is the Jean & Len Refreshing Gel Cleanser. And it's very, very good for morning and evening skincare. It's fragrance free. It has aloe vera, but also has glycerin, so it's super hydrating, moisturizing. It doesn't make you feel like your skin is stripped after you wash it, so it's super, super soft and gentle on the skin. It reminds me a lot of the Cozee Morning pH, I think is the name. Same texture, same everything, still kind of foams up really well. So I definitely really like this, and I've already repurchased this. This is I think €3 at the drugstore. So again, definitely something that I would buy again. I bought already. And it is also, if you care, it is also vegan. So let's get down into the meat and bone of what's going on inside of here. As soon as this finished, I bought one. I forgot that I had it, bought another one. Hence why I have two empties and then one is currently being used. I love, and I don't know how many times I can say it. This just makes my makeup stay in place. It doesn't budge, it doesn't move. I stay glowy the whole day but not sweaty. I really like it. It's the Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray, and you can also use it as a primer if you'd like. I don't do that, but I really like this. And for my usage, it's because it's towards the end, so it's not really spritzing very well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm a little wet, but it's okay. But I love this, and it doesn't smell very intense either. And the best is that this is €5. It lasts me a whole month, so, and I really drench my face as you saw, so definitely. This is the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. Please look at that. Look at giant crater when it comes to usage. I love this. This is one of my favorite powders. As it says, invisible. It's invisible. It's basically like a filter on your face, and it's also quite compact. You can buy a brush with it. I don't like the brush. I just take one of the powder puffs that I have at home. I just shove it in and like force it out, and then it works. Really like this. I had a mini compact of a Charlotte Tilbury, so that's why I didn't repurchase yet. But once that one is over, I will definitely be repurchasing. And this lasted me for, I want to say, close to 1.5 years. Because, no, more than 1.5 years. Because I'm not a huge powder girl. Like, my skin is quite dry. So, as you can see, like, the spray that we've put is completely gone. So I would definitely repurchase this. It's not too powdery, it's not too heavy on the skin, it's not too mattifying. So if you like the super mattifying powders, this is not for you. On the contrary, I would say this is really good for you to have in your purse, because then it's more portable and it's really easy on the face and it's really easy on the bag, let's say. But if you're like using it as your main priming powder or like your main setting powder, this isn't for you if you like the super heavy mattifying look. But if you like a more natural, glowy kind of look, this is perfect. I love it. Totally would recommend, would rebuy. I've recommended already to a few of my friends. They loved it. And this was actually a recommendation from a friend of mine. She swears by this and I swear by this now. I'm a convert. Then I also have different price points. Like, I really love the fact that my makeup and my skincare and everything is like a mix of more expensive things, super cheap things, because price doesn't mean anything when it comes to the quality of your makeup or the quality of what you get out of your makeup. This is the Juicy Melon Tinted Lip and Cheek. I loved it. Like, I completely like destroyed this. I love this for my days where I don't put any makeup on my face. Like, I put a little, like on days where I'm working from home or I'm home and I just want to feel a little put together, and I really like it. This was super cheap. The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that the packaging is shit. Excuse my language, but this is not the greatest packaging ever. It's not fun, it breaks. Blech. But then again, for like €3. Then I also have e.l.f. Brow Lift. I bought this because I used to have the Anastasia Brow Lift or Brow Freeze, and I loved the Anastasia one in a pot. Like, it fit my eyebrows really well. It lifted my eyebrows. I didn't get any crusties. And this was super viral on TikTok as like the perfect dupe. As much as I would agree, I would also disagree. This is not a dupe one for one, of course. It's super close, but this is crusty on my eyebrows for the same amount I've used on both products. This is a lot crustier. It also doesn't hold my eyebrows very well, so I ended up actually not finishing it. I still have quite a lot of products in here. I might actually use it for my baby hairs whenever I'm doing my hair. So I'm not throwing this out yet. I'm just gonna repurpose it. But yeah, I'm not a fan. Price point is really good, but it's not really working for my eyebrows. Then, concealer. This is the Terracotta Concealer from Guerlain. I've gotten so many comments about this. I bought this on a whim, actually. I bought this last year in June when I was traveling. I was super depressed. Was not feeling very well, was not feeling myself, and I wanted to buy something so I can feel better. It didn't necessarily help, but I ended up having a really good concealer out of it. I would say this is a great concealer. I didn't buy it again because I wanted to try something else, but I've gotten so many comments about this that every time I use it, they're like, oh my God, where are your eye bags? They're gone. And this is super good. I still have some product in here, but it's starting to get harder and harder to get it out. But the applicator is a little like this. And it's super creamy and very blendable. So the only thing with this is that the pricing is not that great because it's a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I really liked it. It lasted me for a year before I had to buy another one. So I really like this. It also has a very natural finish. If you are a heavy makeup girly, this would work for you. If you're light makeup girly, this would work for you. I've used it in multiple occasions for different types of makeup, and it always was working. And I have, to the point that I've only had this as my concealer for everything all the time. And I really liked it. So also, the packaging is so luxurious, like not luxurious, but it feels really nice because it's a hefty kind of glass. And then last but not least is the sheer amount of lip oils that I've kind of finished this month, or lip glosses. I spoke about this on my TikTok as well as like an empty. This is the Lift Your Gloss from Maybelline. I love this. It smells great. It's really good. Not buying again because I'm boycotting Maybelline and any L'Oreal products whenever I know that it's L'Oreal owned. We're not gonna talk about that. Dior. This is Dior. Yes, Christian Dior. This is the lip oil, the lip glow oil. I like this. Not repurchasing again because it's too expensive and sometimes it's a little too goopy, like it's too thick. I don't know, but it took me so long to finish it because of the fact that it's too goopy sometimes and it doesn't really hit the spot of like I want something hydrating but I don't want my lips to like look like they're, you know. I think if I had to choose between this one and the Fenty Beauty one, the Cherry Treat, I would choose the Cherry Treat. And it's a little bit cheaper, or it's a lot cheaper, I think, for what you get in terms of quantity. The only thing I will give to this one is that the doe fur applicator feels like a cloud. It's so soft. I love it. It's so pillowy. I really like it. So if any other brands wants to do this, they should really focus on reproducing the doe fur more than anything else because the product itself doesn't always hit it for me. So for the price point and sometimes liking it, sometimes not liking it, And then last but not least is this Clarins. This is the Clarins lip oil, lip comfort oil. And I got this as a pack of 2. So I didn't choose really the color. It just came, it was like, it was this and this or this and another one. I obviously really like the orange or the honey color, I think. Yeah, because this is a lot more versatile. I don't like this color on me. I'm not a fan. I like the consistency. I like the doe fur applicator too. It's super nice. And there's still a little bit of product on there. It smells divine. I just want to put that out there. If it's not on the boycott list and I'm looking for a lip oil, I would probably repurchase the one in the honey color. These were empties for this quarter. I'm hoping that I can do like a quarterly kind of empties so that I can be more mindful and also kind of keep an eye on my consumption and what I'm actually using and what am I liking. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, I would really appreciate a like. Please let me know if there's any of these empties that you liked or that you've used, or if you have any empties that you've used consistently that are not on my list. Using a product is the best actually way of showing that you've liked the product, so let me know. And yeah, if you like this video or if you like this content, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!